My name is Dan Hosier. I'm an amateur trick shot artist, and today we're going to be going over the level 1 shots from the special arts category. The best way to describe the special arts category is these are shots where the primary skill has very little to do with the game of pool. Okay, here's the setup for shot 1A. Take the cue ball, put it right on the second diamond along the rail. The 2 is going to be one ball away from the 1. The 3 is going to be one ball away from the 2. And the 4 is going to be right on the third diamond. It's a speed shot, and what we're going to do is shoot the 4 towards the corner pocket. While it's rolling, shoot the 1, 2, and 3 into the corner pocket. The 4 will go last. In order to do this, you want to have a nice, easy shot on the 4. Okay, so shot 1B starts with a very familiar setup, the cue ball on the spot. The 2 is going to be the tangent line off to the corner. Now this tangent I like to set up right in the middle of the pocket, which is going to put the 2-1 combination just to the right of center of the other pocket. The 3 is anywhere behind the head string. I like to put it near the center of the table. And the cue ball will be set up so that it's in direct line with this pocket. The object of this shot is to shoot the 3 into the corner pocket and re-hit the cue ball into the 2-1, making the 2 go in before the 3. For shot 1C, we're going to take the 1 and put it on the head string right at the center of the table. The cue ball I'm going to place to the left of the 1, and the 2 I'm going to place to the right of the 1. All 3 balls are on the head string. I like for the cue ball to be about a chalk away from the 1 and the 2 about on the first diamond. The execution, we're going to shoot the cue ball 3 rails. Before it stops, we're going to hit the 1 into the side, and we're going to shoot the 2 towards the corner pocket. Then we're going to hit the still moving cue ball, so the cue ball goes in before the 2. So cue ball 3 rails, 1, cue ball 2. In all 3 of these speed shots, a critical component is to control the speed of the slow rolling ball. There's a lot of ways to do that, but first, just kind of want to show the importance of that. If I hit my first ball too hard, 1, 2, 3, that goes in incredibly fast. It'd be really hard to make all 3 of those balls. But if I can control that speed, 1, 2, 3, I have a lot more time to make the 3 balls that I would be hitting. So that's primary. So how do you get slower speed? You may have noticed that I've choked up quite a bit on my cue. I'm going to swivel around. If you notice, I'm gripping the cue right about where my hip is. What that does is limits the amount of automatic swing that I would get if I hold the cue further back. If I hold the cue further back, you can see where my arm is. That's going to cause it to swing forward. Now, of course, I could just stand further from the ball, but then I have a different problem in that I'm not able to cue up the ball like I want to. So stay close, choke up, and slow roll. Shot 1C is a great introduction to a skill called juggling. What juggling is re-hitting a moving ball. So let's go ahead and get started with that. The main thing when you're juggling is to make sure that you keep the ball moving slow enough that you can cue it up again. The faster I get, the more likely I am to miss. So if I keep that nice and slow all the time, I could juggle around the table pretty much forever, as long as my concentration would hold. Now, some of the shots later in the book will have multiple juggling hits like this. The shot we're doing just has a single hit. And so what we would do on that is just isolate this skill. Since this is the new skill, we're going to isolate it and go 3 rails and shoot in the pocket. Again, 3 rails, it hit my 1, slow roll my 2, hit in the pocket.